Hello everyone, my name is Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries, and today's video is about dirt. That's right, I said it, dirt. I'm going to show you a technique that I used recently on a project. As you can see, there was a need for me to emulate what would happen if we filled a canister with dirt. As you can see, it's not just one level, it's just kind of all over the place, and I really wanted the look to be authentic. So this canister has these samples of dirt in there, and there's some technology that does some automatic analysis. It's a current project. And I just thought I would share with you the techniques that I used to create, well, for lack of a better term, the dirt. So, as you can see, I'm starting with a sketch on the top plane here. And I'm going to put in a single point entity right here. Put it on the cursor location, just like that. I'm going to line it up vertically with the y-axis, and I'm going to then do a pattern of it. So the dimensions of this sample container are something like 30 inches by 30 inches. So I'm going to space these points by 4 times, let's say 8, and I'm going to select this as a linear object. And so for 4 inches, we're going to have, or there's going to be a 4-inch spacing in between each point, and I'm going to say OK. All right, now I also want to be able to vary the height of each point. I've got the spacing, but right now I'm using the pattern command, so I can't vary each height. So I'm going to select on this little indicator for the pattern, and I'm going to delete the pattern, and it's going to leave the points there. So that's really good. Next, I want each one of these points to have its own parametric dimension. So I'm double-clicking on them and saying enter, or giving it like a number, 22, and close again, 22, close, 22, close. You get the idea. All right. Just like that. 2 more, 1 more. Okay, and now for reasons that will become obvious in just a moment, I'm going to put a spline between the points. Now the spline has to go through points, and we've got to make sure that the point selection is this existing point, and that's a nice default. So I'm going to use a point spline through points, and I'm going to grab this one and that one and that one. I'm going to hover on these points until I see that it's selecting the points and not a curve, not a screen location. There we go, and say OK. Now the very interesting part of this program. I'm going to now take this sketch and I'm going to pattern it. So in the home pattern feature, I need to use the variational pattern, and I'm going to select the sketch. So I'm patterning the sketch. I'm patterning it in a linear fashion, and I'm selecting this z-axis, and I'm going to do a count of 9, like so, and a pitch distance of 8. Now, the tricky part is I want every single one of the dimensions, the point dimensions, to be randomly different. And so I'm going to go to the Use Spreadsheet. And in the spreadsheet, I can see that there is a list of all of the dimensions for every single point. And what I'm going to do here is type in a formula. So this is going to equal 22. I'm going to say plus RAND, left paren, right paren. That's the RAND function, which produces a number from 0 to 1. And I'm going to multiply that by, let's say, 2. So what we're now going to get is a randomly wavy spline in each of the sketches. So I'm going to take that formula and I'm going to copy it this way, like that. And then I'm going to take all those formula and I'm going to copy them this way until I get to the very end. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different numerical values now that I have available on these sketches. And of course, the splines that I put through the sketches will follow as well. When I'm done with all of that, I hit the X button and I say OK. And I say OK once more. And as you can see, I now have a number of these splines that are all different. Okay, so next, what I want to do is create a surface, and the surface I'm going to use is the through curves surface. I'm going to neglect the straight one, so I'm going to do this one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I think I picked a point just now. One of the cool things about the through curves surface is it will allow you to pick a point as one of the sections. And so there you go. Now there's a surface that emulates what would happen if I randomly threw a bunch of dirt in a container. And finally, I'm going to make a square patch or rectangular kind of patch of this. And I'm going to extrude that up this way, like so. And then finally, I want to go into synchronous modeling off the home tab and do a replace face. So this face is going to be replaced with this one. Say OK. Control B. Select it all like this. Hold my finger on the Shift key on the sample. Say OK. And Control J. And there you have a model of the dirt. Very powerful technique that I used in earnest to do this very fine model. It's a nice concept, and I hope you get a great advantage out of this technique. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Steve Samuel, Design Visionaries. Please like and subscribe if you can. Try to go to our website where there's lots of content and give us feedback. Like I said, I hope you like this technique. And I'll see you next time online. Thank you.